What if I told you America's biggest national security threat isn't China, it isn't Russia, and it isn't even war? It's our own power grid, because the U.S. energy system was built on a world that no longer exists. For 40 years, electricity demand in America basically flatlined. Utilities got complacent, regulators got lazy, infrastructure got old, and now that era is dead. Today's the 21st day of February 2026. I'm Justin McShane. Thanks for spending part of your day with us at geopoliticsunplugged.com. Here's your deep dive for February 21st. Okay, here's the key fact. For decades, U.S. electricity demand hovered around 4,000 terawatt hours per year. Not rising, not falling, but totally flat. But now it's breaking out. In 2024, the U.S. hit a record 4,110 terawatt hours, and the EIA projects will hit 4,260 terawatt hours by 2026. And this isn't some temporary blip. This is a structural regime shift. Why? Because demand is now being hit by a triple threat. Let's talk about it. First is reshoring. Factories are coming home. Semiconductor fabs, battery plants, heavy industry, and those facilities don't just sip electricity, they inhale it. Forecasts show industrial energy demand could grow 4 to 8% annually in key sectors. Second, AI and data centers. This is the real tsunami that's coming. Data centers already consume around 4.4% of total U.S. electricity. By 2028, they could hit 7 to 12%. That's up 580 terawatt hours per year. And that's just the trend. That's a national security load, because AI compute isn't optional anymore. It's a backbone of surveillance, cyber warfare, autonomous weapons, intelligence fusion, everything. Third, electrification, EV mandates, heat pump subsidies, policy-driven load growth. And here's the brutal truth. Electrification doesn't magically create clean energy. It creates demand, and demand is physics. Now stack those three forces together, and the result is simple. America's grid is being forced into a world of 20 to 25% more demand by 2030. But the grid wasn't built for that. Over 70% of transmission lines are already more than 25 years old, and the interconnection queues are a joke, with over 14,000 gigawatts of generation projects sitting on paper trapped in permitting hell. So here's the real question. What happens when AI needs 24/7 baseload power? While the grid is aging, permitting is broken, and we're trying to run the country on low-density, intermittent generation? Answer: blackouts, cost spikes, and industrial collapse. Energy abundance is geopolitical leverage, and if America can't deliver high-density, always-on power, we lose, not just economically, strategically. This is DiveCovers' warning. Quote, we're sleeping on a volcano, and the volcano is waking up. And that's your deep dive for today. You can read the full, long deep dive with all the statistics and all the sources at geopoliticsunplugged.com. 15,000 plus people read the rapid read every morning, and you should too. We do this every morning. Click subscribe to stay in the know. See you tomorrow morning, and cheers.